Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a video for anything model train related. So I'm in my new room in the basement. I've just started getting some stuff tore out, so my lighting's not good. But I really want to do the video of the new GP-49 resin body that Casey Durand did. If you want to follow along with some of the stuff, you can go to the Alaska Railroad Modelers Facebook page or DCX_Railworks on Instagram. I'll put the descriptions to the stuff below. He does have a detail kit available for the locomotive. We'll go over that when we look at it. It's $50 shipped for that, and there's some extra parts for it. So let's get into the unboxing. Alright, so here's the box. Comes packaged well. So here's the shell. Get it open here. So then inside the shell, you've got the plow here. Wrap that. So here's the shell and the plow. So we'll do a little cleanup on this. I'll show cleaning up some of the stuff, how easy it is. Then I'll show the plow. So on the plow, zoom in on that. That's what it looks like. It's a nice Alaska plow. There's a couple ways we can do this, and you'll see in the pictures. I'll zoom in on it a little more here. So you can see with the light behind it a little bit. Here and here. So you could model this plow open and closed, and you'll see some of the pictures I have of it. You can kind of see it here where the notches are to cut it out. So it can be done either way. You just have to make sure when you're gluing any of this stuff that you got to use ACC and clean everything with mineral spirits first. Good quality stuff. A little bit of the shell here. Looks super nice, super straight. I've heard some people complain about resin shells and how they warp and everything. But this is straight. The master was excellent. I mean, you should just use it as a complete project and just done it, but I mean, it shows how well it was done as to how well this turned out. I mean, you would, in my opinion, you wouldn't know that it's resin at all. So we'll compare it to some pictures after cleanup. So I'm going to clean some of this stuff up a little bit, see how easy it is to clean up. So because this is resin, you have to make sure to wash this with good quality mineral spirits and use only ACC glue. One of my friends told me that he uses the Loctite brand from Walmart, and he said from all the stuff he's done, that seems to work the best. So I'm going to take his word for it, and that's what I'm going to try. Maybe I'll try a couple others just to see, you know, compare them. So this is pretty fine stuff, and it's not taking too much to clean that out of there. Just go around pretty lightly, and I mean, that's You know, cleans the hole right up. You know, without much effort. I don't know how the exhaust is going to be. These look like they'll be a little... This one here is pretty thin. So yeah, you can so without too much effort, I got a couple on the exhaust cleaned up. So I think it'll probably only take a few minutes to do. So, I mean, that's one window pretty quick. So, yeah, I'll probably work on cleaning this up a little more. See what it looks like when we get that done. So here's a picture kind of the back left side. So you can see all the details on here. Snow shields. Kind of hard to see the cut levers and hoses and everything on this picture. So then you can see all the holes here for all the grabs, sand filler hatch lights, the class lights. You know, it has the ones here you could put the black gaskets on. You can see the rear pilot and the anti-climber here, just like if you look at the picture before. We'll go back to that. But then there's the tread on here on the walkway, and you can see along, if you look down the left side, all the details. You know, the winterization hatch, there's the lift rings on here ready for that. It's hard to see here a little bit. A blower housing. This is all cut away, ready for the snow shields on the side up here. So I'll go back to the picture. I know it's a little hard to see some of it, but you can compare it, and everything is like spot on to where it should be on here. Go to the next picture. So here's a whole left side shot of it. You can see here if we put the shell next to it, you know, all the details of fan holes. You know, we got the light. Have to add the horn and the antennas and all that stuff. But all the other details are right on here. You can see the step over blower housing here, handbrake. The air tanks will have to be added. You know, some of that stuff, the steps here, they're not really steps, they're more of a ladder. And then you can see here the doors open, like I pointed out with the plow before. One of the other pictures it'll show it closed and it's pretty solid. So here's another picture. You can see the doors are open here and the hoses are sticking out. I'll put these pictures on at the end so you can see them a little better resolution than with the camera. Trying to compare this. You know, this is an older one, so it has the rotary beacon light on it. You know, the newer ones will have ditch lights. So you can see it has the L window here. The L window, the cab vent, and all the grills and everything are in the same place. Then this has the battery boxes here that match that one. So from 2805 to 2809, it has the phase 2 battery doors. Has automatic air louvers on it. Like I said again, you'll have to add the ladders here with that plow. So as delivered, they actually had steps before they added the plows. I did find a couple pictures of those. I won't post those on here. So like I said, then here's a newer picture that has ditch lights. In this one, the doors are closed. Like I said, I'll add the picture later so you can see that. But here again, all the details match when you're looking at it. Pretty close here. You see the front classification lights on here are already on. All the doors and the lights and the gaskets are on all the doors and windows. Like I said before, you got all the tread patterns on the front. And you have the right anti-climber. If we set the plow on, that's notched. You know, it's pretty darn good. We'll go one more here. Here's another one, except older. You can see the no ditch lights. And the doors are closed. Like I said, you'll have to look again. Everything's just a little dark on here. And this is before they had the lights on here. And this has the electric bell on it. So there's multiple ways to do these. So this gives you a few, a few options and, a few different variations over the years. Some good details. You can go to other different websites. You can go to AlaskaRails.org, or picturearchives.net. I'm sure there's other ones, but that's where I got these from. Cover most of the versions and everything. So the only thing that I've noticed is that on this rear step here, the step light isn't in there, which is simple to do. You can just glue one in there, because you can see on this side it's in there. So it must have just fallen out in the molding process. But otherwise everything is perfectly straight, everything is spot on. Like I said, the phase 2 versions of these from 2805, 2809. A few more views here. And I'll add some pictures of the shells too on here, so you can see a couple stills. So what we'll do is we'll go over what's going to be offered in the detail kit. So you're going to get some fabricated air tanks to go on here, window material to do all the windows, snow shields for either side, the fans, the front pilot step ladders, the winterization hatch screen, and front pilot handrails, which will be in 3 pieces. You can use regular GP-40 38 handrails on here. You may have to re-drill a couple holes because the holes are set correctly to make your own, correctly to the 49. So this is designed to fit a Athearn Genesis GP-40, 38, or 50. You can use an RTR. It was designed to use parts from those, so if you get, an SP version L window, you can take all that stuff out and put it on here. I'm going to do a build doing it a little differently, but we'll go over that in a different video. Yeah. So if you have, like I said, if you have any questions, you can go to the Alaska Rail Modders Facebook page. Casey just posted something up there last night. Again, he's going to keep doing it as he goes through. I know other people are showing pictures they're getting on him. Or you go to DCX Railworks on Instagram. He's got some information on there as well. So we'll go over my final thoughts on this unit. So I guess in conclusion of this, I think it's a pretty fantastic replica here. I know a lot of Alaska guys are pretty excited for it because before all you could get it in is brass, and nobody seems to want to make it in plastic because so few are made. And it also too, if you have any other things you want Casey to make, I know he's taking some comments on Facebook to see what he should do next. I know there's talk of doing the GP-40 HEP units. Sounds like those are probably going to be done. See what number or which road number you want to have done. Yeah, so I really encourage anybody not on the Facebook group to go there and see what's going on. Let Casey know what you want to see more of. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and go buy one.